What's going on, guys? This your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Caitlin Clark has sent Lexie Hull a message for her birthday. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Well, if you guys did not know, today is Lexie Hull's birthday. Want all of you guys right now, get down in the comment section and give Lexie Hull a happy birthday. I couldn't go today without, speaking on her birthday in a video. So we know that the Indiana Fever is down in Atlanta on a road trip for game one of this year's playoff series. And I've been telling y'all, I really think they got a good chance in getting this done. As long as everybody show up and show out, they running like a good oil machine. I feel like the Indiana Fever could easily win. Easily win this series. And I know a lot of people, may not feel that way. You know what I'm saying? May not feel that way, but your boy John Liquidator do. Oh, I definitely do. But today is Lexie Day, though. Now, they dropped this video on their X account. I got to mute it because it got copyright. But as y'all can see, they're down there in Atlanta practicing. Caitlin Clark did joke about possibly making a comeback, but, guys, it was a joke. It was a joke. So I know everybody was like, oh, my God, Caitlin. I don't think she's coming back, guys. It was a joke, but I had to report on it because it made the news. Now, it's great to see them down there early. You know what I'm saying? I believe they got to Atlanta yesterday. And me personally, I feel like KK is going to be instrumental in this game tomorrow. KK is going to be the difference maker. I'm predicting it right now. KK is going to have to play. She's definitely going to have to play. And shout out to Sophie for getting the Hall of Fame at Mizzou. She actually here in Missouri right now. I wish I would have knew that. I would have drove down to Mizzou to see Sophie do their little thing, but I didn't know, man. So, maybe I need to follow some Mizzou stuff so I can be informed. But yeah, guys, today is Lexie Hull's birthday, and Caitlin Clark quickly took to Instagram to drop this message for Lexie, man. So as you guys get up, she just dropped something else. So Caitlin Clark said, "Happy birthday, Lex." That's them there. This is so nice, guys. And then she dropped this one here just now. More good memes ahead. So Caitlin is actually finna keep posting. I'm happy that, Caitlin went to Indiana and found Lexie. Because had she not had a Lexie there, who knows, bro? And I'm just so happy for them too, guys. But happy birthday to Lexie Hull. Today was media day. So we're going to watch the press conference. Stephanie White did speak. I'm interested to see what Stephanie White is going to run for this matchup tomorrow, because this is a very, very, very important game. This is the most important game of the season, and I really don't want Stephanie to fuck this up. I just got to be honest, guys. Game one is like the most important game. You don't ever want to play from behind because it's just, what I'm saying? You don't want to dig yourself in a hole. Not saying that that's going to happen, but, you want to be locked in and ready to go. And hopefully Stephanie White got a solid game plan to where we're confident that we can pull this off. But let's listen to the press conference.
Just being able to look at the game tomorrow. Atlanta is a team you guys haven't faced in a while. So what are some of the things that you have noticed from them that maybe they're doing differently or playing differently, a little bit of different identity from earlier this season?
Well, I think the first thing is just the change in the starting lineup. The last time we played, they were still starting both bigs. It allows them a little bit more versatility in how they're able to play, utilizing their post players in a lot of different ways as they've gone through the season and been able to adjust and how they get them touches and then how they work their three-point shooting around it. So, for us, we got to make sure our attention to detail is high. We've got to make post-entry passes very difficult, and we've got to guard the three-point line.
A lot's been made of their offense with Carl coming in and putting his system in, but they're also, I think, the second best defense in terms of defensive rating in the league. What makes them so tough on that end of the floor?
They're long. Certainly, they're long, they're athletic. I think that their ability to not just pressure the ball with that length, but build in that help behind. If you over penetrate, they're making you hit tough shots. They're not bailing people out by fouling. They're quick in their rotations, and so that length and athleticism has really helped them on the defensive end.
you guys have been really consistent about wanting to make some noise in the playoffs, even after everything you've been through. What have you seen in the last few weeks of the regular season that give you the confidence that this group can do just that?
I think more than anything, just our resilience and fortitude. I mean, the fact that we've been able to continue to put one foot in front of the other and be competitive and in ball games, it allows us to have a chance on, night in and night out. We've got to be really disciplined. We've got to make sure we find the right shot on the offensive end. We've got to make sure the ball continues to move, and we get defenses in rotation. And then defensively, we've got to be solid. We can't afford to we've got to protect the paint, certainly, but we can't afford to allow teams to get a lot of threes and a lot of free throw attempts against us. We're not matching them threes for threes anymore with the lineup that we have. So we've really got to guard the 3-point line and keep them off the free throw line.
You brought most of your injured players, obviously, other than Sophie, who was in Missouri last night. But just how does having them here help with the team culture?
It's huge. I mean, number one, their communication, their perspective. Number two, just emotionally, just having them on board. It's so hard when you're injured because oftentimes you feel disconnected from a team, and we were on the road a lot this last month, and so we were away from them a lot. They're finally able to travel from a medical standpoint as well. So, I think having the whole group here, having those guys here gives us a little bit of a boost emotionally. And then having their perspective. I mean, you're talking about 3-point guards that are sitting on the sideline that can talk to our team in huddles, that can talk to our team, throughout the course of dead balls or when they come on and off the floor.
I know that you guys are focused on the game tomorrow, but just with the change in playoff format and knowing that you guys are going to have an opportunity to play at home, does it feel differently this year at all? Even though, again, you have to get through tomorrow first.
It doesn't feel differently for me. I mean, because I've been in all the formats. Being a player and a coach, I don't know if it feels differently for them. I'm happy for our fans, that they get an opportunity to see the team in the playoffs. I remember a year ago in Connecticut, it was like, thank God we didn't have to go back to Indiana. So I'm thankful for our fans that they're going to have this opportunity.
Earlier in the season, but it's been so long, so much has happened with you guys. They're a little bit different. So what, changes or adjustments have you seen them make from the beginning of the season to now?
I mean, they're playing different starting lineup. Obviously, we have a different starting lineup. So I think we're approaching this game as what we've seen them do recently. And obviously, we haven't guarded that recently. So trying to walk through that in practice and really lock in when we're watching film and scout. But yeah, it's going to be a different matchup than it was before, different focuses.
Obviously, the injured players, they haven't been able to travel, some of them, but most of them are here now. Just how do they help kind of from a culture-wise and with, just bringing some perspective with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we miss them every day on the court. So to be able to have them we had our plane, in front of our plane, normally we have empty seats. It was filled on the way here. So, I mean, they bring energy, they bring light, they bring their vocal leaders, all of them. So to have them on this trip is huge. And I don't know how we're going to fit everyone on the bench. It's not that long. It's been packed recently. So I'm excited to see how we figure that out, but it'll be great to have them back with us.
Basically, throughout the whole regular season, you guys were pretty consistent that if you guys got to the playoffs, you didn't just want to be there, you wanted to be able to make some noise. What did you guys see, the last 2 weeks of the regular season that you feel like give you the confidence that you guys can do just that?
I mean, we're competing against everyone. We're in every single game, and I think at the end of the day, we've seen in moments when we're not doing well or games that we've lost, it's really things that we can control. So making sure that we're locked in on all of those things and tidying up those little things, because if we can put together 40 minutes, we feel like we can beat anybody in the league. So we're excited about the opportunity. We're excited that the playoffs is finally here. And now, it's not about what our record was. It wasn't about teams we beat or who we didn't beat during the regular season. It's about Atlanta. It's about this game on Sunday. So that's all we're focused on. And we're really excited about the opportunity.
Does it feel any different? I know you guys got to get through tomorrow, but just knowing that there's going to be a home game with this change of format in the playoffs, is that extra excitement, or I don't say insurance because you don't want to just bank on having that opportunity, but does it feel any differently just knowing that's coming up?
I think we're just really excited about it. I think last year our fans were robbed of getting to be part of the playoff experience. Watching the Pacers in playoff, the fans really do show out, and Gainbridge is loud and crazy and electric. And so to be able to host a game there and be able to bring what they've, how they've supported us so long, be able to give this to them and have a really fun one. I think we're really excited about it. And
so that was the Indiana Fever press conference, man. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section right now. And don't forget to wish Lexie Hull a happy birthday, guys. Till next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bruh. Peace out.